Hey guys, Chris here again with Project Nerf, and I've been holding on to this one for a while, so today we're going to take a very close look at the NG-2 Goblin from My 3D Base. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we've got our NG-2 Goblin from My 3D Base, as I've stated, and what a really cool little blaster. It's a 2S LiPo running 180 motors and mini flywheels, printed in ABS, and semi-automatic. As you can see, I've had it printed up in black and silver that are, kind of my colors that I order any 3D printed blaster in. You can see behind me my FDLs are black and silver, as well as my Caliburn and, several others now. When you go to order this blaster from My 3D Base, which they're in Germany, you can choose what magazine you'd like it to use. So you can, this one is ordered for Talon Mags, and it's a kind of a friction fit here. There's no mag release on it or anything like that, and it's a good friction fit. You actually have to give it a little pull to get it out there, but it once you pop it in there, you can shake the blaster about doing your hardcore parkour, get a little gangster with it, and the mag's not going to fall out. You can also order it with a mag well for Katanas, which they are a little bit smaller, and I'll just give you the example here, guys. You saw the Talon Mag and how well it holds. Here's a Katana mag, and if you put that in, it fits okay, but if you start shaking it about, there it goes. For performance, this blaster delivers the hits, guys. Its nominal average on worker Gen 1s, we got a 129 FPS average on the chrono. So it's going to fall into FPS caps for most games. And there's certain things that I really like about it. The handle is, as you can see, very thin. Matter of fact, the handle itself is not much wider than a Talon Mag, which is just a nice size. It's got a great angled grip on it. It actually has this, if you're real steel oriented, it has a Glock type angle on the grip. It feels very good. It's nice cut out here for your hand. Very comfortable. The rev button, and I say button because it doesn't really have a trigger. It's got a little button. And yeah, you can hear those FK180s just screaming in this thing. Is designed with some consideration. If it was a trigger, I don't know, it might be a little better to some people. The button serves just fine in this case. And let's get to the trigger, because this is, to me, one of the high points of this blaster. The trigger pull, it's semi-automatic. This is fully 3D printed again, guys, but it has the absolute smoothest trigger pull of any 3D printed blaster ever. It is absolutely wonderful. It feels great, and you can just pickle them off. So kudos to that. Holy cow. I've got this little piece of legit Picatinny rail here. It's 3D printed on the top if you wanted to put a little optic or something on it. The battery tray is quite generous. I've got an 800 mAh Giant Power 65C 130C burst LiPo in here. I know it will fit the 950 milliamp out of Darts batteries, and it might even fit, I haven't tried it yet, but I've got a 1000 milliamp Turnigy graphene in 65C that I think will go in there okay. So you can put quite a bit of battery into this thing for a very small blaster. Like I said, there's not anything more here really than you need. It's so small, very lightweight. It's got the battery in it now, and no problems wheeling it around. And just to give you guys an idea of the size of this blaster, let me grab some stuff. Okay, here is a Vigilon. It's like twice as big, easily. A Cyclone Shock. Those are probably bad examples. Let me reach in my box of stuff here. Here we go. This is something that is probably a little more familiar. Guys, a Disruptor. and you could see how much meatier, even a disruptor, which is such a great sidearm blaster. Here you go, guys, a sharp fire. And now we're getting a little bit closer here. There's definitely more girth on the Goblin. But seeing as this is a single dart breech-fed Springer, and this is a magazine-fed short dart flywheeler, for the size, guys, this thing is so cool. Here is Widowmaker. This is my faithful hammer shot. It's got a 7-shot cylinder, and yet I just put this spike on here for cosmetics. But take a look at this, guys. All right, so you can see clearly that the Goblin is just about the size of a cut-down hammer shot, because mine has been reduced. Sorry, mine has been reduced and all the front rail gone. And I truly do love this blaster. Yeah. So why don't we load this thing up and run a few rounds through it just so you guys can see it go. There is one more bit of objective information, that I kind of discovered about it. Even though this is Magwell is designed for Talon Mags, which are fixed great, you can take Katanas if you've got a load of them. Now you can order it to fit Katanas, but then it will not fit Talon Mags. Talons are a little bit bigger. But you can see here on the front of my Katana Mag, just right there, I've got a little piece of Gorilla Tape, which is a ridiculously heavy duct tape. But if we put that in, there you go. It fits really nice. So if you're going to order it, go ahead and order it for Talons, and then just put a piece of tape on your Katanas, and it'll fit both. So here we go. As you can see, I've only got just a few Worker Gen 1s loaded in this one. But let's see here. Here we go. Let's try that again. Ooh. Okay, well that's interesting. Despite the fact that my Katana Mag fits in there now a little more snugly, let me put a couple of more darts in it and just play with this. Because I may have told you guys a lie. For albeit, Chris from Project Nerf, and I'm surely not always right, but I don't tell stories. I try to deliver accurate information here. So, here we go with the Katana again, and I'm going to push it all the way in. And yes, if you push it all the way in there, it tries to jam up. The pusher actually catches the dart. However, if we put it in there like so and just take it down just a hair, it works just fine, and it holds just fine. So you can still use your Katana if it is chambered for Talon, though if you push it all the way in, it's going to jam on you. So I told you wrong, guys. You can't really use your Katanas. You can, but it would take a little setup work. Like if you marked it with a piece of tape down here or something like that, so you knew exactly how far to put it in, you'd be okay. So here we got something that it was designed for. Here we've got a Talon Mag, and it's fully loaded, and this is a hodgepodge, guys. I love blasters that just eat up whatever ammo I can throw at them. So in here I've got a couple of Sweet Oranges, a couple of the Chinese hard tip Steffens, which I don't even use. I've got 3 AccuFake cut downs, 3 Kush cut downs, 3 3 Worker Gen 3s, and then at the bottom 3 Worker Gen 1s. Let's see if we can get through all of these. So our Talon Mag is in. Alright, so at the top we've got a couple of Sweet Orange. Yep, no problems there. The hard tip Chinese. Yep, those work too. Alright, again, we've got AccuFake cut downs. Shoots those. Kush cut downs. Works there too. Worker Gen 3s. Oh yeah, it likes those. And Worker Gen 1s. And there you have it, guys. Now we made it through a full mag here. Everything is so well done with this blaster. What a fantastic offering from my 3D base. And I love playing with this blaster. I fielded it and just wrecked many people with it here locally. Everybody's afraid of it because it delivers the hits in such a small package. Talon Mags, you can load a ton of them in a very small space, so you can carry a great deal of ammo for it easily. It delivers the hits right at 130 FPS with short darts is great. It's quite accurate as well. And I don't have anything bad to say about this blaster. I'm really looking here, guys, trying to nitpick, but honestly, the trigger pull is so sweet. The ergo feels great. The magwell is just right. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a good friction fit, yet it's not a ordeal to remove the magazine from the blaster. 180 motors is awesome, especially in something this size. Look at this thing. And the price point these days is going to come in shipped from Germany to the States right about $100 US. And for $100 for a blaster that does all of this, that's a steal, guys. And I know pretty much they can print it in basically any color you want. Again, I went with my kind of traditional black and silver for my 3D printed stuff. But if you wanted neon green and pink, I'm pretty sure they can do that for you. So definitely, guys, this is a great offering. Check them out, my3dbase.com, and get one for yourself. Heads up to anybody that may be interested. There is a kind of a Gen 2 version of this blaster out now. They call it the NG-2 Pathfinder. That is a full auto variant of the blaster. So I have already ordered one for myself. I cannot wait to get that one out and just absolutely wreck people with it because it shoots fast. Holy cow, it looked like it was knocking out 10-12 darts a second. And in a package not much larger than this one. So I'm super excited to get that one in. The Goblin, guys, truly great offering. Check them out at my3dbase.com. Get yourself one because this thing is awesome. Guys, till next time, that's Chris for Project Nerf saying have a blast.